Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because I am going to be kickstarting a brand new series. In this series, I'm going to be revisiting and doing tutorials on eyeshadow palettes that have been out for a little while. We are currently in a cost of living crisis, meaning people are struggling to pay their bills, let alone buy a new eyeshadow palette. So I wanted to do this series just to inspire people to pick up the makeup that's already in their collection and create looks with them and have fun with it. Now the first one that I'm doing is super special because I'm going to be revisiting SOPH's first eyeshadow palette with Revolution. This collection actually launched in 2017, and this is so special because basically, before I started YouTube, I had a blog because I wasn't like confident enough to do YouTube yet, and I found this post on my blog, and it's an October favourites. Look at the dates, and look, I've put SOPH's eyeshadow palette there. So I posted this on Monday the 6th of November 2017. That is almost 6 years ago. I've even put in the blog post that I'm a massive fan of SOPH. I always have been. I've watched her pretty much since the start. I think she was on about 10k when I first started watching her. And also, just to like top all this like nostalgia off, I actually messaged SOPH asking her like which out of the 3 palettes she's released should I do a video on. And, you know, I didn't expect to reply. She's a busy gal, like I totally understand. But she fully replied to me, which I mean, she's replied to me before on Instagram. She's literally such a lovely person. And I just said, hi, SOPH, I'm going to film a palette revisit tonight and want to use one of yours. Which ones should I use? She went, oh, fun. Which ones do you have? I'd go with the first palette, or if you don't, then Extra Spice. I have all of them. I have all of the collections. But she did say the first one. So that is why I'm going to be doing a revisit on this palette today. So anyway, I also would have used the highlighter palette, but I had to do a separate video for the blush and highlight I'm wearing today, so I thought I would just show you the appreciation of this highlighter palette because I freaking love it. So let's zoom in and get on with the tutorial. Okay, so I've just primed my eyes using the Super Base Eye Primer, and let's just get on into it. So I actually still have the plastic that goes with the palette, which is so funny. Firstly, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Cup of Tea. I love a cup of tea, and I'm gonna whack that in my crease. Even after like 5.5 years, these shadows are still really nice and pigmented and like velvety almost. Next, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Iced Coffee, and I'm just going to start, you know, blending this shade out. It's not fully blended, but this isn't the final blend, so don't worry. Next, I'm going to take this shade, which is called Pancakes, and I'm just going to, again, take this on a fluffy brush and blend it at the very top edges. So this is the base of the shadows we're going to be using. I'm next going to take Tiramisu, which is this one here, and I'm just going to deepen up the crease a little bit. I want to make it a little bit more like intense, and then we can finesse this blend in as well. And then just going back in with Cup of Tea just to blend the upper lands, you know what I mean? Probably a bit too much actually. And then back in with Pancakes just to buff that in. I'll have to see if I've got a look with this palette on my blog, and if I have, I'll pop a picture just so you can like see it and laugh at it with me. Okay, now we're going to add some depth into the outer corner. So I'm going to take the shade Mug Cake, which is this one here. I'm just going to, because we're doing a cut crease, I'm just going to add this to just the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take this. What an absolute throwback Friday. This is the Mama Mitchell and P. Louise Acid Rain Paint in Blank Canvas. Blank Canvas. I don't know if this is a thing anymore. Might be discontinued, but P. Louise has different ones now. I think they're just like a repackaged sort of situation. I think you can still get like this formula. And I used to use this all the time, especially throughout lockdown. Mate, this was my best pal in lockdown. I just used to do so many cut crease looks, and I would always use this without fail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the P. Louise 7072 brush, and I'm going to create a half cut crease. I've not done one of these in so long. I'm scared. If you've got hooded eyes like me, just make sure you go above your crease line. Can you see how you can still see that even with my eyes are not closed, but like looking forward? I haven't done them in a while, so they are, you know, a little uneven, but that's fine. Let's just move on to the shimmer. I think for the lid, I'm going to take Sparks Fly, which is this one here. I'm sorry, but this shimmer shadow is nearly 6 years old, and it still looks so beautiful and foily. I had a little bit of fallout, but it literally swept away, no problem. Next, I'm going to take this shimmer, which is called Smoky Bronze, and I'm just going to use that to blend this line here, because it will just look so much more seamless. Like, can you already see the difference? And I like to just blend it in a little bit with the crease shimmer, cut crease shimmer, just so it has a bit more of a faded look, you know? And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Rosewood, which is this one here. Then would it be an Alex video if I didn't use a bright inner corner and brow bone shade? So of course I'm going to take Fairy Lights, and we're just going to brighten up here and here. Okay, so this is the completed tutorial. I am obsessed with this look. I love glam smoky looks like this. I'm just going to pop on some mascara and lipstick, then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. This is my completed look. A miscut crease is back. I'm obsessed with this look. I absolutely love it. With some like half lashes, that would have completely finished off the look, and honestly I'd wear this out anywhere. Obsessed with it. For my mascara, if you're wondering, I use the Revolution 5D Whipped Lift Mascara, and it was only right I used a SOPH lipstick. This I believe come out in the second collection, the Extra Spice collection, and I used the shade Syrup. This is what it looks like. It's a super like creamy lipstick. Can you tell? So yeah, that is my updated tutorial with the original SOPH and Revolution eyeshadow palette. I would love to know what you think down below, and also if there's any palettes you can think of that you'd love me to do another video on that's been out for a little while, please let me know your suggestions down below. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what palette you think I should revisit next, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!